Hey there, guys. Independent Amsoil dealer Chad Franks. Oh, you're fine. We're at our Bud's Auto, and so working it. But anyhow, one of their employees after hours. So if you see a refreshment in their hand, don't knock us. It's totally after hours. That's not what we do. But anyhow, he's got a 400 Pontiac motor, roller motor. He inherited this from his family, and it's been in the family for 30 years. He, as a young whippersnapper, he's young like me, budding, growing family. That's why I say raising babies, paying bills. He ran a synthetic with no zinc, modern day, and lost a lobe on his cam. So now that I'm there servicing Amsoil, there to talk to him, said, "Oh yeah, we gotta have the zinc." So we're gonna be over here hooking him up. There you go, hooking him up. We're gonna get this done right. He spent a good $600 on a cam and the top end. So hopefully, we're waiting for the gaskets to dry on the valve covers. Get those on. We'll be cracking the throttle and doing 20 minutes, 1800 to 2200 gentle revs, because that cam's splash oiled. So we want to splash oil it in a little variation, but 2 grand's about the average. But you want to feather it so every lobe's getting lubricated and whatnot. So what we are working with that's great is his rings are good, already seated, great compression. The carb should be close to tune, so we're not working with raw. And as far as but we will have to quick set time approximately like a mechanical 12 and vacuum advance somewhere 23 or whatever it reaches within its factory parameters. But get that set, do our 20-minute break in, and then he'll be able to put 500, 600, 800 miles, drop. We'll switch to the Z-Rod formula for him and do it right this time, and make sure zinc. Flat type of cams need that buffer for zinc. So
no mistakes. Go with the Amsoil guy.
Right. So anywho, I'm going to try to piece this together, but we're waiting for the gaskets to dry. He had to hook up a couple sensors, but he's kind of got little stuff going on, like he's got his power brake lockout and everything else. So this project's been on hold for him for a long time. So he's really excited to get it back on the road. He's in a position in his life with young kids that, I'm going to take a little time and give the boy a ride in this thing, get it going, and someday it's going to be his. So there you have it. Hopefully I can splice all these together and do it real good. But hopefully the next one we're wrapping it out and watching the RPM, and Mr. Kobe will be setting his carb quick, doing that and throwing the timing light, getting that rough, and this should have a pretty good lope. He more or less asked the engine builder he wanted best performance on a pump gas, so as big as he could go on pump gas. I think we're looking right there at a duration of 274 over 286, which is pretty cool. I distinctly remember having a Chevelle where I threw a 272, and I can't remember the last number, but it was a comp cam dual ramp energy, extreme dual ramp energy. So this, I'm kind of excited, and I think he'll be surprised too, because it's a smidge bigger than the Chevelle I built back when I was like 17. So I think he's going to be, it'll have, I used to call it the Hellvel, so, because it just, so I think he'll like it. Alright, see you in the next video.